Hey, how's it going, Pale Team? I wanted to do a video this time briefly covering my favorite or one of my favorite range setups for the fencer. And that would be the any dash weapon, so anything in these two columns, and then an NC cannon or a 35 millimeter, or the 35 heavy cannons as well. Those can also be used, but I kind of prefer the NC cannon. It's a little safer and it's actually got more range. It doesn't have more range, but it's close to the same range as the 35 battle cannon, 1200, 1120. But of course the reload and the damage isn't quite as good on the Inferno one, but especially earlier difficulties, these NC cannons can get really strong. Like level 65 is only 500 damage less. But anyway, I really love using this to take down dropships, to take down wasps, to take down just even dragons in the air sometimes, depending on the mission. So let me show this really quickly. I still would recommend taking a dash catapult setup on your second arm, just because sometimes you need to get out fast and you need to get away and heal up or revive somebody or just whatever. So I'd always almost take a catapult with this, but you can, the way you use this is you just use the dash with the dash weapon that's on your left hand and then my NC cannon to shoot. It actually increases the speed at which you can shoot the NC cannon as well. I will reset that because I was not paying attention to the ants that were right in front of me. But then I kind of like the reason I'm using the blast twin spears is because, especially on Inferno, I might need a little bit more speed, so the blast twin spear will give me a little better speed when I'm actually reloading the NC cannon. Because the reason I like to take a blast hole spear, a fast blast hole spear, or a spine driver, or a twin blast spear, which actually I think twin blast spear is the safest, is because when you're reloading the NC cannon, you can just use this to dash around while you're reloading, and then use all this up, and then you can switch back to the NC cannon and dash and shoot this thing. So it allows you to stay fast when you need to, and then just attack at range when you need to as well. Oh, there's a wall here. I was wondering what's going on. But I think, yeah, especially for Inferno, this blast twin spear is so fast. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this works really well, and it takes a little bit of getting used to shoot straight, but because it does arc a little bit. But it's very good for range damage and staying mobile, because, as I always say in this game, it's so important to stay mobile. I mean, it's so very rare that you can actually stay in the back in one position and just shoot. I mean, sometimes you can. If you have someone that's up front, then you can take two heavy cannons. But if you're by yourself, or if you're with a team that's not going to be able to do that to tank for you, then I recommend using this setup. And also, it does work with the heavy cannon as well, which let me show that briefly really quick, because the benefit of having a dash weapon with a heavy cannon is because you can cancel the animation with the heavy cannon. So I'll take this, the heavy cannon. You can also use a mortar as well, but I don't know if I would personally take that or not. But usually the heavy cannon has a very long animation. I'll just shoot it once and show you when I can move with this. And then I'll do the dash setup. Okay, so this is, right now I can't move. I'm trying to move the whole time, and then now I can finally move. So the animation is just so long with the battle cannon. But if you use the dash right after, you can cancel it and then keep moving. So you can, get a good shot when you line up and then shoot it. That wasn't a good shot, by the way. And then you can dash forward, get to safety, and then take another shot, and then dash to cancel the animation. The only negative of it is you can't, when you're reloading your blast twin spear or reloading your blast hole catapult, you can't really use this to dash and shoot. You can kind of, but it doesn't really work very well. So it almost would be better to take a blast hole spear or a spine driver that has a quicker reload than to take, the blast twin spear. I just like the twin spear, like I said, because it's very fast, but it still allows you to use heavy weapon and still stay mobile, which is nice. So Anyway, because someone asked me in the comments once that what was a good recommendation for a range weapon for Fencer if you're soloing by yourself, and I would highly recommend this setup. And the benefit of these weapons is they actually penetrate their enemies just like the blast hole spear. So because of that, you can shoot through multiple enemies and do a lot of damage. So it's very good for that reason. Of course, you could always use the slide when you need to reload. I never really thought about that. Like that, while you're reloading the twin spear. I'm still getting good at that, getting used to it, but yeah, I'm gonna die now, I think. I guess not, but yeah, I just wanted to share that really quickly because it's a very fun setup. It definitely works better on the lower difficulties, but it can be worked on Inferno too. It's just you have to be a little more careful because the enemies are a lot faster. But and sometimes, like I said, I will use the even the mortar just for fun. Like I'll use a light mortar with the dash weapon, so I can dash shoot with the light mortar or heavy mortar. Like it's very rare that I won't take a dash weapon with a heavy weapon, like one of these mortars, because I like to dash to cancel the animation quickly so I can keep moving. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that, and thanks for watching. See you next time.